Welcome viewers. In the topic laws of motion, we have discussed three laws and conservation of linear momentum. Today we will discuss few questions based on the topic. Let's see the first question. A body of mass m moving with velocity v explodes into two equal parts. If one part comes to rest and the other moves with small v, what will be the value of v? You have read conservation of angular momentum. What is the momentum before explosion? Mass m and velocity v. So pi is the initial momentum. What is after? It is broken into two equal parts. So one part is mass m by 2, other is of mass m by 2. Then mass into velocity is momentum. First part comes to rest, so its velocity is 0 plus other part moves with the velocity v. So we have written this final momentum. Since in the explosion there is no external force, initial momentum will be equal to final momentum. Then what will be this? This will be 0. This m and m will be cancelled. You will bring 2 in this side. What will you get? V equal to 2v. This is capital V. So this 2 into capital V. So which part will be correct here? Look here. This will be the correct part. This question is asked in AIIMS exam. Let's see the second question. A vessel containing water is given a constant acceleration a towards right. It is shown here the constant acceleration towards right. Which figure correctly represents the surface of the liquid? How will you find that the surface of the liquid in which figure is correct? Look, the liquid experiences a backward force of reaction whenever the container is accelerated forward with the constant acceleration a in the right direction. So what will be the backward? Left direction. So look, no, this will be the correct figure in which the liquid surface is showing, representing the backward reaction, action reaction law. So this question is asked in IIT 80 exam. Next one, a block of mass m is pulled along a horizontal frictionless surface by a rope of mass m. A force P is applied at the free end of the rope. Find the force exerted by the rope on the block. This question is asked in AIEEE 2003. How will you find the acceleration of the block? Acceleration is force upon mass. How much is the force applied? P. So you will write force P upon mass of both block and rope. This is m and the rope is of mass m. Then how much force is exerted by the rope on the block? How will you find? F equal to ma. Then what is the mass of the block? Capital M, it is given here, into A. Put the value A. What is A? P upon M plus M. So as per the given situation, you have to put the values. This question is asked in AIEEE 2003. Next one, three forces F1, F2, F3 are acting on a particle of mass m such that F2 and F3 are mutually perpendicular, and under their effect the particle remains stationary. Find acceleration of the particle if F1 is removed. This question is asked in AIEEE exam 2002. Look on which principle this question is based. Equilibrium of forces. We have seen that if two or more forces act on a body and they remain unbalanced, the net force is unbalanced, so the body at the point at which they are working, they are acting, it remains in either uniform motion or stationary. Here F1, F2, F3 are three forces and they are acting on a particle of mass m. F2 and F3 are perpendicular. Okay, maybe. How will you find the acceleration of the particle if F1 is removed? First of all, what will you write here? That as per the equilibrium, the net forces, the resultant force of all the forces acting on the particle is 0. That is why the system remains the point remains in equilibrium. Here instead of point, the particle of mass m, so that particle remains in equilibrium. Now what can you write from this expression? That F2 plus F3 will be equal to minus F1. It is said that if F1 is removed, what will be the acceleration? How will you find what will be the acceleration? This acceleration of the particle will be minus F1 upon m. M is the mass of the particle. So in this way you have to solve this question. Finally, look, I am drawing this question here, its figure. It is given 3 masses and 2 pulleys which are stationary here, suspended from the fixed wall through the string. Look in the figure, for the system to remain in equilibrium, find the value of theta. Is it visible? Here I will draw the free body diagram for mass m and root 2m. How will you find the free body diagram? Look, that this question is given in this way, that here the mass m, here in this, at this point the mass root 2m, this is m, and from the pulley the other mass m, they are suspended like this. This is the angle theta, this is also theta. Look, for any of the masses m, what will be the tension? This T, and the weight mg downward. So T will be equal to mg. For the mass m, this will be T and this will be mg. What about this mass root 2m? If this is tension in the same string, this is tension, what will be the tension in this direction? For both the part you will find this will be T cos theta as theta is this, here will be T cos theta as theta is this. So this T and this theta, what will be the net tension? 2T cos theta. What about T sin theta? It will compensate T sin theta here, T sin theta here. So null will be the effect. What will be the free body diagram for this part? You will find here that this root 2 mg will be the weight downward, and this will be both tension T. So this will be the 2T cos theta. I am writing here 2T cos theta. So what will you write here? T equal to mg and 2T cos theta equal to root 2 mg. So 2T cos theta equal to root 2 mg. What will you do here? Solve this. T equal to mg you can put here. So this mg will be cancelled. You will get 2 cos theta equal to root 2. Therefore cos theta will be 2 can be written root 2 into root 2, that is 1 by root 2. what will be theta? That is 45. So this way, what will be the value of theta? 45. This question is also asked in the IIT exam. Now in the next question, a simple pendulum is suspended in a car moving with acceleration a. Find the angle of thread of pendulum with the vertical. This question is asked in AIIMS examination. How will you solve the question? If the car is moving right in the right direction, then from the vertical, what will be the direction of the pendulum? You know, the pendulum will be backward. So if the angle is theta, we have to find this angle. What are the forces acting on the pendulum? Its weight mg and this tension T. How will you find what will be the angle theta? You know that if the tension T is denoted from the pendulum in this direction shown by arrow, then it will have two components. One here, if this angle is theta, then this will be also theta. What will be this component? T cos theta. This will be theta. And what about this? This will be T sin theta. So you know, when the car is moving in this direction, pendulum will have the force in this direction, that is ma, in the backward direction. Just you write here the equations. T sin theta equal to ma, it is balancing the backward force, and T cos theta equal to mg. These two equations are divided. What will you get? Tan theta is a by g. This m and m will be cancelled. So theta will be tan inverse a by g. Look in the next question. A block is kept on a frictionless incline. This is the incline frictionless at which one block is placed. A block is kept on a frictionless inclined surface with an angle of inclination alpha. This is the incline is given an acceleration a to keep the block stationary. What will be the value of a? This is also asked in IEEE 5205. How will you find? How will you solve this question? Look here. Again, you will have to draw the diagram in which all the components of force acting you have to show. Look here, I am drawing the bigger diagram. This is the block which is placed at the incline, and angle of inclination is alpha. Okay. Whatever is the weight of the block always act, you know, vertically downward, and the reaction, normal reaction perpendicular to the surface. So this is R. Now components of the weight along the inclination and perpendicular to it. How will you find? If this is the one component and this is the other component, then if this angle is alpha, you know, it is given in this question that angle of inclination is alpha, then how will you find this angle? It will be also alpha. Look here, if you complete this 90 degree, then this is 90, this is 90 minus alpha, and this component are the inclination and this is perpendicular. If this is 90 minus alpha, so this will be alpha. So what will be this component? Mg cos alpha, and what will be this? Mg sin alpha. Since the block to total plane is given the acceleration a, if in this direction the acceleration a, what will be the reaction in this direction? this will be the MA, the force on the block. So the reactionary force on the block will be opposite to the acceleration given to this total frictionless inclined surface. So this block have this MA. Again you have to find the component of this force MA parallel to the inclination in this way and perpendicular in the same direction. What will be this? Look here, this is alpha. What is this? 90 minus alpha. So what is this? Again alpha. So what will be this? MA cos alpha. Look here, this will be angle alpha. And what will be this component? MA sin alpha. To remain block stationary, which components? R is equal to sum of these two and mg sin theta equal to MA cos alpha. Then how will you find here this value? You can write here, this is alpha. MA cos alpha equal to mg sin alpha. Only then the block will not skid. Okay, look, these components, this is MA cos alpha, this is mg sin alpha, they are acting in these opposite directions. So you will write only this equation, you will get, I am writing alpha, you will get the value, this m and m is cancelled, tan alpha, this cos here will be equal to A by G. So what is alpha? Tan inverse A by G. So in this way you have solved this question. How? A by G. In this question, two billiard balls each of mass 0.05 kg moving in opposite directions with a speed 6 meter per second collide and rebound with same speed. What is the impulse imparted to each ball due to the other? Here, if this is the positive x direction, then if we can think that one ball and this is the other ball, since they are in opposite directions, so we may take first at in this way, that this ball is moving in this way, they are moving in opposite directions. In this case, m into v, so what will you write here? This for the, in this case, this m is 0.05 into v in the negative direction of f. Then this will be momentum, this is for this ball 0.05 into 6, that is 6 5 ja 30, 0.3 kg meter per second. And what about for this ball? This will be same but 3.3 kg meter per second in the positive x direction. So here, since this is the velocity in the negative direction, you have to put here minus sign, here this is minus sign, and after rebounding, what we have observed, they are moving in such a way. How will you find what will be the change in momentum? This is change in momentum is the impulse. Then how will you find? Final minus initial. Final is 0.3, initial is minus 0.3. You have to write here, this is in this way, minus 0.3, then minus 0.3 will make 0.6 kg meter per second if we have taken this way. What may be the other way if you take the balls? How will you find the other way? Suppose this is the ball first, this is the ball second, then this may be the case also that they are moving in this way. This is the positive x. You can take either by this way or by this way. Here, how will you find? This again pi. Now pi will be positive because this is the positive x direction. So what will be the same mass into velocity? We have calculated 0.3 kg meter per second, and here this will be Pf, that will be minus 0.3 kg meter per second. So it depends on what way you have chosen for the motion of the balls. So what will be the change in momentum? That will be the impulse. Impulse is change in momentum. So Pf minus, so here this will be minus minus, so minus 0.6 kg meter per second, because final minus initial. So this final is minus and this is initial. So these two will be the answers. In the second question, a batsman deflects a ball by an angle of 45 degree without changing its initial speed, which is 54 km per hour. Again, what is the impulse imparted to the ball? I am rubbing this question here. Look. How will you solve this question? Since the batsman is hitting the ball, suppose this is the bat and the ball is striking the bat coming from this direction with the speed v1. What is the speed? 54 km per hour, change in meter per second, then 54 into 5 upon 18, 18 3 ja 54, that is 15 meter per second. So this is the speed v1 and at 45 degree, so from bat it is hit in this way at the angle of 45 degree. This is, since the velocity it has the direction difference, so I am writing v2, otherwise v1 and v2 has the magnitude same without changing the initial speed. How much? 15. What will be the resultant velocity? That is v1 minus v2. Then you will use the law of parallelogram vector. So you will find this will be the resultant velocity, because if this is v1 you have to take this is minus v1, here we have taken here. Then what will be v? You will find v can be written as, by the law of parallelogram, this is magnitude v1 square plus v2 square plus 2 v1 v2 cos theta. What is theta here? 45 degree. You put the value, what will you get here? This will be 15 square, so 225 plus 225 plus 2 into 15 into 15 into what is cos 45? That is 1 by root 2. When you solve it, it comes near about 27.72 meter per second. So what we have observed here, that the change in velocity is this, impulse imparted is the change in momentum. Impulse is F, large force for the short interval of time delta t, then F into delta t is delta p. So what is impulse imparted here? This is delta p, that is mass into change in velocity, this is change in velocity. So what will you get? Mass is given 0.15 into 27.72. So it's about 4.16 kg meter per second. Note here that the impulse is in this direction. At what angle from the initial one? Since these two magnitudes are same, so this will be 45 by 2, that is 22.5 degree. So we have seen in this way how the impulse is imparted to the ball. I hope today I solved the questions asked in board examinations, various competitive examination. You must have enjoyed it. Thank you.